Welcome back to our channels, guys. Um, this is our second video that we are recording. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the messages.
Messages.
And what's this topic is about? Kindness. We want to talk about kindness. We want to be on a serious. Um, now today we want to put it out there that it doesn't it doesn't cost anything to show kindness towards other people, especially with what's going on now. And some people, especially in different parts of the world, where a lot of people can't go to work, and it's like they haven't got anything, they haven't got food. The lifestyle change, and it doesn't cost a lot. If you have got something, you can share it. You can give a pound to someone,
Yeah.
to just make a difference. You don't have to give, and when you give, you want to receive. No, 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 no. Don't give a person a pound and then the next day you're going to say that I give you a pound yesterday so you can give me something today. That's not how it works. You give someone something, you don't have to boast about it. You don't have to talk about it and say that I've give that person out there a dress or something like that. When you give, you don't give to get, you just give for blessing, as my mom would say. What do you think about that part?
I totally agree, Jen, and we've got a lot of homeless people as well, ain't we? In this country, and there's a lot of homeless all over the world, and there's a lot of people struggling all over the world with families. And I do think that charity at first is good to begin at home. I do believe that we should all help each other at home first, and then when we've probably got that problem sort of solved and sorted out, then it's time to give to other people that are struggling equally as bad.
Come on now, we might not be rich, but think about it. In other country, we are 10 times better off than they are.
Jen, we are.
We are 10 times better off than they are. And you have to count
your blessings for what you've got. So we are very rich in the fact that we've got families around us that help each other. And we've got plentiful of food.
And we don't have to go to bed hungry unless we choose to do so.
Exactly. Yeah.
So we are very, very fortunate, whereas other people don't really have it. We should extend a helping hand to our fellow human. It doesn't have to be a lot, but as they say, every little make a muckle.
Of course.
Yeah. So if you give a little, and you don't have to show off about it. You don't have to tell people that I've give Mary Jane this and I've give Sandra that. You just give because your heart tells you to give, and your heart tell you to help someone. But you've got a lot of people out there with the selfish, nasty ways. They know that you're struggling and they don't want to help you, and that's not good. No. That's not good. They're just selfish, and if they do give, they talk about it. Oh, I've give Jennifer this and I've give Jennifer that. No, if you're going to give someone something and you're going to talk about it, don't give it. You got to give it straight from the heart. You got to give from the heart.
You get more satisfaction from giving somebody something, don't you? And it's lovely to receive. Don't get me wrong, it's lovely to receive something off someone. But the satisfaction comes from you helping, doesn't it? Giving.
Pat, I've got a story. And this going back at least 4 years when my mom was alive. I usually get up and visit my mom early in the morning, and I usually pop in Iceland and get my mom bits and pieces. And I came outside and I sat on that bench. Another gentleman was there along with me, and I was getting my stuff in the bag together. And this young guy gets to be, I don't think he even, I think he's just about 20, 21. He came up to us. First he asked the gentleman if the gentleman have got a pound could help with his bus fare. And the gentleman said to him, why are you going around asking for a pound to make up a bus fare? And he says that he came over to Dudley and with some friends, and the friends meet up with the girls, and they go their various places, and he left stranded. So the gentleman says, "No, I haven't got a pound." He look at me, and he says, "Please, lady, have you got a pound now?" With me, I'm a mother of 4. And I heard him tell the gentleman that he's stranded in Dudley. He's from Coventry. Now, as a mother, you don't want to see another
child, really.
Yeah. So I went in I have a look in my purse. So I said to him, "How much is a day saver?" And he tell me. So I gave him the money for a day saver. He says, he look at me, and he says, "I recognize you from somewhere." I says, "I don't think so, because I've never seen you before. But anyway," I says, "Listen, I've got 2 sons, and I would like to know that my son gets stranded somewhere, and no one render assistance." So I say, I've got 2 sons. I says, "I'm going to give you money for a day saver, so that when you get to Birmingham, you can get another bus to Coventry."
Yeah.
He says, "Thank you very much." He says, "When I see you again, I'll pay you back." I says, "No." I says, "No, don't pay me back." Pat, about 3 weeks after I gave him that day saver, I was in the bus station in Dudley, and I heard someone clapping, and I didn't look, because I mean, it's not just me was there, other people was there, so of course it can't be me this person clapping for. And this person was clapping and going, whistle, whistle.
Oh,
and I still carry on, and the person run up towards me and tap me. And when I turn around, he says, "You don't remember me, do you?" I says, "No." He says, "Don't you remember me?" I says, "No." He says, "Don't you remember you were sitting on that bench next to Iceland? And I asked the gentleman for some money. He didn't give me, but you gave me money for a day saver." I says, "Oh my God." I says, "What you doing in Dudley?" He says, "This is the second time he come back to see me." He says he have been up to Iceland.
Did he look okay? Was he all good?
Yeah. He says, "I've been up to Iceland. This is my second trip into Dudley, just to see you, to thank you properly." I says, "No, you didn't have to do that. And you didn't have to pay me back." And he says, "You remember when I said to you, I recognize you?" And he says, "I know who you are."
Yeah.
I says, "Who am I?" He says, "You're that guy on YouTube, mother."
See, what a lovely story.
I says, "Listen," I says, "I appreciate you come back this twice to see me, but there's no need for that." I says, when I gave you the day saver, I didn't give you the day saver for you to come back into Dudley and look for me. He says that he asked several people that morning, and they all turned him down. And he says, "I can't believe that you actually helped me."
I think what it is, we all get skeptical of people asking for money, and there's quite a few that do approach us.
But this is a problem, Pat.
Yeah.
A little kindness go a long way.
Of course it does.
When people approach you and ask you for cash, you don't know what some people ask for cash and says they want to buy a sandwich and a drink when they want to buy a cigarette and drink. Because it happened to me before. I gave a guy money, and within 10 minutes he was coming from Quick Save with a bear, with a crate, a can over his shoulder. So I've seen it. You don't know who to trust on that line. You don't know who is hungry, and you don't know who is trying to pull a fast one, and you just have to trust your judgment and say that this person asked me for a £1 or a £2 to buy food. And even if you don't want to buy food, and he says that you want to buy food, you within yourself, you don't know if
you've
it's
given that, and it makes you feel better that you've given it.
Yes.
And I've done the same out and about with homeless and helping people on the street. I have done.
Yeah.
And they sit outside stores
and
stuff, and you always help them.
Yeah.
But that £5 in your purse you might not get much with that £5. But that £5 to another person with no money is like giving them £100,
mean a lot.
Jen?
Mean a lot.
And it's nothing to you, because you think, well, £5, what's that going to buy me?
Exactly.
But to them, that can feed them for a few days.
Yes. That's why I says that, you have got some really tight people out there who don't want to render no form of assistance to anyone. They are very selfish to themselves, and that's not right. We should really extend gratitude towards people. We shouldn't be so tight. If someone come to my door and says, Jennifer, I'm hungry. You know, someone asked me this question that if someone knock on my door and says they're homeless, they have no way to sleep, would I put up that person for the night? And I have a good think about that. And I says, yes, I would. But I would keep one eye open because you want to help, but again, you can't be stupid with it, Pat.
No, you can't.
You can't be stupid with it.
When it comes to your own personal surroundings,
exactly.
you have to protect your family,
Exactly.
first and foremost.
Because I've got 4 children and I wouldn't like one of mine went somewhere stranded and, you know, seeking help and no one render assistance. As my mom say, you know, as a mother, when you give from the heart.
Mm-hmm.
You don't give to receive a reward. You give to get a blessing. Let that blessing fall on your children. Yeah. Because I've been in a situation where I've been to Jamaica and I met someone that know my mom years and years ago. My mom helped him to go to school. And to cut the long and to this story short, something happened to my eldest daughter over there, where the same man rendered assistance to my daughter. And when I look for him to thank him, he look at me and he says that I know your mother, because your mother helped me to go to school because my mother didn't have anything. Yeah. And so you see this kindness circle around, Pat.
Of course it does.
So don't look at what you do for someone today.
No.
Just think of it's gonna be a blessing on your children. So in that note, guys, be kind to each other. Don't be selfish. You know, lend a helping hand towards someone else.
Your fellow man.
Yes. So on that note, God bless. Peace, love.